We are joined right now by Community Engagement Librarian for the West Bloomfield Township Public Library, Emily Tobin. Thank you for being here. And tell us about this speed dating event. Where did the name come from, first and foremost?
Good morning. Thank you for having me. So it is just like speed dating with people, but with books. So we bring librarians. So this event will actually happen at the Connect Senior Center in conjunction with Parks.
Gotcha.
It will happen tomorrow, Thursday, June 27th at 11 a.m. So what will happen is the librarians will come and they will each have 5 books that they recommend, and they will basically do a fast-paced book talk. So they will talk about 5 books in 6 minutes. So the participants all sit at a table.
Wow.
And the librarians move tables. So it is kind of like speed dating.
Okay. So it's not dating people or anything like that. That's what stood out to me. Speed dating. That was an attention getter. But then once we realized who's all involved, yes, it is about books. And I actually like that concept. Can you you kind of broke it down. The librarians will share 5 different books in 6 minutes. Can you kind of explain a little bit more how that's going to work? Are they going to be able to answer questions? Are they going straight to just synopsis? Can you get into it, please?
So we kind of do a synopsis of the book, and then the librarians usually talk about what they liked about the book, characters they liked about the book, maybe other books it reminded them of. All of the participants get a sheet to take home with them with the books on them and what formats the books come in. So if it's available as an ebook, an e-audio book, regular print, or large print, because everybody reads in a different format these days. And some people, need different access to materials. So they get all that. They have a sheet where they can take notes and say, hey, I loved this idea. Hey, I didn't like this book. A lot of people circle what they're interested in. If they have a West Bloomfield card, a lot of people, we usually bring the stack of books with us. They can take that book at that time. We can check it out to them. So it is really a fun event. A lot of people sign up for it.
Nice.
And don't know what's going on. But by the end of it, everybody's like, oh, this was such a great idea.
Yeah, see the people who actually love, are avid readers, I should say, whether you're an audiobook or a physical reader, we love to get recommendations for the next book. What are you reading? What do you suggest? That type of thing. And to get it from the direct librarian means so much more. Join us right here on the Splash Live, Community Engagement Librarian for the West Bloomfield Township Public Library, Emily Tobin, talking about the speed dating event happening tomorrow, Thursday, June 27th at Connect, as a matter of fact. So can you are you going to be participating in this? Are you actually giving some books, or can you tell us some of the books that you'll be featuring, if you don't mind, or some other books that you may be seeing?
So one of the books that I will be talking about, I will be there, and one of the books I'll be talking about is a new book by Ariel Lawhorn. She is a historical fiction writer, and I love her because she really sticks to the facts, and she does a lot of research in her books. And it's called The Frozen River, and it is a story about a true midwife in the 1870s who has a record of never losing. She never lost a baby in her deliveries, and not very many people can say that. But there's some other things going on in the story. She lives in a town where there happens to be a sexual assault on a girl, and one of the people that perpetrated that assault shows up dead in the frozen river. So, but it's very, very interesting. It talks about, there's a murder mystery there, but you learn a lot about the justice system, how it was just starting out. So that's one of the books I'll be talking about. But the other fun fact is that all the librarians always bring a nonfiction book as well that they talk about, because everybody does read differently, and sometimes it's hard to get nonfiction recommendation.
True. Oh, wow. No, please.
Yep. So we are all very passionate, obviously, about what we do and what we read.
Right.
And it's a different thing for people in the community, because we do all read differently, and you don't necessarily get a bestseller pick.
Right.
You get some, different kind of titles and options.
Now that's a good point. It's not New York. It's not necessarily New York Times bestsellers. These are books that we love right here in the community from our local librarians also. I love the angle that you put on that, Emily. Lastly, before we let you go, just give out, is the registration process, where should they go, that type of thing, that key information, that last information for any of our listeners or watchers who want to who have any interest in going.
Yes, so it is tomorrow. It is at Connect, which is in the Simsbury Plaza. It is at 11 a.m. It usually lasts about an hour. Registration is open through the end of today, and you need to contact Parks to register. So you can get a hold of them at 248-451-1900, or you can go to their website to register.
Right. Thank you again for that. Seems like a very exciting event that the community should get out, especially our avid readers. Please join us. And thank you again for the community engagement librarian, Emily Tobin of the West Bloomfield Township Public Library, for joining us and explaining the speed dating event. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Have a great day.